ordered, you know, rocket launcher in there.
No, I got the two.
Oh dear Lord. Brett's going Rambo.
Here we go. Getting it done. Doing business. Oh, that one guy in the corner.
Oh.
That's the only kill he got all game. Hey guys, Lone2864 here, and I'm playing as an assault player as usual. So I got my little med bag here, and I'm gonna bring some ammo along in case I get hungry. So you may be asking how, and well, thanks to a couple of guys over on the Reddit page, they found this pretty much game-breaking glitch that allows you to run any gadget from any class with any class you choose. So of course you can relive the good old Battlefield Bad Company 2 days here if you want to play the traditional medic class. Got your LMG here, you can spray people down to your heart's content. Go ahead and revive your teammates, throw them a health pack if you want to. It works for any class, like I mentioned, so if you want to do the Bad Company 2 assault player, you got your AEK, mowing people down, bring out a riot shield for the giggles, and you can also throw ammo down. This works for any class with any gadget, so you could be the ultimate selfish player here and you know, run assault with a medic and ammo. Medic bag and ammo, so there's no end to the fun. You don't have to stand there and wait for the clueless support player to throw you ammo if you don't want to have to do that. But and then you may see all those guys there, and I'm thinking, man, if I had some C4 there, well, you know what? Thanks to this glitch, that's not an issue anymore. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I'm gonna confess, I felt really, really terrible exploiting this glitch, but I did this for science and for the purposes of showing this glitch off so that maybe enough people can show it off and docile. Hurry up and patch this because, yeah, there is absolutely no class balance now thanks to this glitch. And like I said, it's really easy to do. Essentially, all you need to do is when you go into your customization page, when you're setting up your loadout, you have, you know, Gadget 1 and Gadget 2 slots. Well, whichever class you're wanting to play as, you leave those gadgets open, or basically leave it to where there's nothing in those two slots. And you can do this with either one gadget open or both gadgets open. So say I'm going to be a medic and I want to run a med bag, so I'll put med bag as my Gadget 1, and then I want to have ammo in the second gadget slot. So what you'll do is under the assault class tab, you'll leave Gadget 2 open. Then you go to your support class and make sure you have the ammo bag set to Gadget 2. When you're on the spawn menu, picking your spawn location, make sure you have support class selected. And then instead of clicking deploy, you want to hit enter to deploy, but just as you're hitting enter, you want to quickly switch back to assault. So essentially, it's going to bring over whatever gadgets were under the support class, but since we have a med bag already in slot 1, it's only going to bring over the ammo. Now, if both slots were open, like I mentioned, you could have whatever two gadgets you had in the support class. It's really hilarious to see the combinations you could come up with this. I think I've seen some kind of sniper running around with a long-range sniper, a ballistic shield, and defibs. That one was pretty hilarious. Of course, it would be just as hilarious to see a recon with a repair tool and a rocket launcher. But like I said, I recorded just a couple of rounds just for the purpose of, you know, making this known and hopefully getting it enough attention to where we can quickly get this patched out. And I felt really horrible about it. As you can see, there's no reason why you should be allowed to have the best guns, the assault rifles in the game, medic bag, and C4. I mean, it's the ultimate selfish, unstoppable loadout. Especially on this horrible designed map for Rush. I think we all can agree that Sunken Dragon on Rush is just... Who came up with this? Especially if you're assaulting. That is just ridiculous. There's no way. Unless you have an entire team with solid state drives and completely throw yourselves onto the objective as soon as the round starts. That's about it. So cutting over here to another round. This is actually from the assaulting end. And this must have been one of those rounds where luckily we all got loaded in and pushed up fast enough to blow them off that first set. This is actually, we're about to attack the third set here. The second set, we blew through it so fast, I didn't even have a chance to get up there and get any kind of footage or anything. So here we are wiping this squad out. That's what happens when you don't look at your mini-map or watch your back. And actually, I believe X Factor may have been in this round. I think he joined in the middle of this round, so you may see him. Yeah, you can see in the chat there. But the biggest tip I can say for attacking this set is don't wait around on the shoreline there trying to pick people off. That's what happened to us here. We sat around and they dwindled our tickets down too far before we could even push in and make a charge at it. So if you can get, I'd say the right side here is usually a little bit more open than the center of the left side. But that's my usual curse there. If there's a claymore within 100 meters, I'm going to find it. So, but a lot of times these guys, you'll see they'll get up behind this little boat here and use that as cover and just peek the corners. So I always be careful of that, and that seems to be a favorite spot for the defenders on this set. So I know I've already put up my initial thoughts on the Dragon's Teeth DLC, but the more I've played it, I have to say I'm really enjoying Rush on these maps. I'd say this is probably the best map pack so far with Rush in mind. Still not quite there. Still a lot of things that I would change, drastically change the first set of MCOMs on this map, as I've mentioned. But just with the default MCOM placements and the way they are, with no CTE changes or anything having to be tweaked, I think this is the best map pack as far as Rush goes. So, and I don't know how that guy, he must have fit 2 bullets through that little hole there on the stairwell. But like I mentioned there, we got B armed and just didn't have enough people inside the hotel to cover it. But this is a few rounds later where we actually pushed in and went hot and heavy after it. And I'm sitting here waiting around. We've already gotten B. B's real easy to take if you can get enough people in there quick enough. So we're sitting here and I'm like, why are we not armed A? So I'm going after it here with the MG4, which I've really started using a lot here recently. Never really got into support play, and I don't usually play that much support, but this gun in particular and the M249 are by far my favorite support weapons. So utilizing that gun here in this clip, able to push in, get A armed, and if you can get it armed usually, and you've got a squad or 2 in there to cover it, it's usually over. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my video, and let's try to get as much attention on that Gadget glitch drone as we can, so hopefully we can hurry up and get that patched out, because I don't want to see people going out and exploiting that. I know I did in this video, but that was just to draw attention to it, like I said. So, but that's going to do it for me in this video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed the video and the gameplay, and I appreciate it very much. I'll see you next time.